Hi everybody, this is Lady T with your Libra, the gang's all here reading. I apologize, it's taken me a little longer than I wanted to get these readings out, but as I mentioned, I'm very busy at work, so I'm doing the best that I can. I hope you enjoy the readings. I hope they resonate with you, and thank you for your like, share, subscribes, any kind of comments, and any kind of support to the channel whatsoever. And please keep doing so if you're led to. Let's go ahead and get into it, Libra. We're going to talk about your tarot messages before we get into any of the oracle messages. And as you can see, we're going to go through quite a few. So center energy, we have lots of cards came out for you, about 5 of them. So we have passion, we have determination, clarity, alchemy, and perseverance. So what you're doing right now is you're trying to step back into your passion by using determination, because you've received some clarity, or you will. This is in the challenge position, so I take it might not have happened yet, because you're going to need to transmute some energy. You're going to need to make it, from lead into gold kind of thing, right? You're going to have to allow the energy to change into something new, look at things from a new perspective even. But this is going to require you to use your strength to persevere through this. We've got crowning energy. We have 3 cards that came out for you. We have Voyager. So this to me always represents the voyage we take into ourselves, whether this be to understand ourselves better, the dark night of the soul, or any variation of that, because we all have to grow, and in order to do that, we have to learn about ourselves, because you want to walk in integrity as you move forward and as you stand in your power. Again, in the challenge, because this is in the works. But I thought it was interesting that your undermining energy is blame. So are you blaming someone else, or are you blaming yourself? Either one is holding you back at this point. What led up to this in the challenge position as well is liberation. You want freedom from something, and you want to be supported. And you are being supported by your spiritual team, spirit animals, your spirit guides, your archangels, your ancestors, spirit themselves. So this is in the challenge because maybe you don't feel like it. And then also in the outcome, we have beginning. So you are going through this so that you can step into a new beginning. Now let's see what the Song of the Grandmothers wants to tell you at this time. The decks have been cleansed, but I haven't shuffled. Song of the Grandmothers, please. Song of the Grandmothers, what do we have to say to Libra today? Let the cards fall out completely, flip over completely. Thank you, Spirit. Song of the Grandmothers, what do we have to say to Libra today? Messages for Libra, please. Okay. Whew. That was almost a whole bunch of that fell out all at the same time, too. We'll leave these in the upright, put these in the challenge. Let's see if there's any more. Anything else for Libra, please? Anything else for Libra? I noticed that usually when it takes a long time to shuffle, you're going to get a whole bunch at one time. I've seen that pretty consistently. Okay. All right, we're going to leave that there, and we're going to move on to the next oracle messages. But let's go ahead and see what we got here. Okay, so the first one we have is detoxification. That to me reminds me of the alchemy energy. You've got to release some things. You've got to cleanse your energy. This could mean saging. This could mean detoxifying physically, meaning that you need to watch what you're eating, change your eating habits, change something, right? It says here, remove what hinders intelligent refinement, leaves only what serves. So basically, this is the alchemizing process where you're going to transmute whatever needs to be released. But you first got to allow that, right? Okay, I think that was in the upright. Now we have self trust. So this is about learning to trust yourself again, trust your intuition, trust your knowing, trust your spirit relationship, right? So that you move forward in a whole different way. You move forward with confidence. You know who's got your back, that kind of thing, right? Because it says give yourself credit. One choice at a time. Repeat. Learn to trust yourself, right? That's what we were just talking about. Now we've got some in the challenge. We've got the blank card. I always see this as you get to decide for yourself what happens here. You get to create. You get to be a co-creator with spirit at this time. But you've got to walk in this energy. That's why it's in the challenge. Maybe you're not there yet. We also have sunlight through the leaves searches for a place to land. Hope finds home in you. So grandmother Bluebell, hope. So standing in trust, faith, and hope, having that deeper relationship with spirit at this time is going to be very beneficial for you to get closer to your true core energy. And that is all about spirit within you. Next we have grandmother wolf, healer. It says, your howls are heard, love. Your inner healer awake. Be brave and listen. So this is about perhaps awakening to something about yourself that maybe you have not wanted to awaken to, or you didn't know, one of the two, and really using that to move forward. Healing yourself, but potentially also coming into some kind of career as a healer. In the reverse, we have grandmother ocean, freedom. This is in the reverse. We have it over here. I think it was over. Wait, was it over here? Yeah, we had this in the what led up to this position. I think that's where I saw it. Yeah, liberation. So this is in the reverse as we're starting out. So this is maybe you're not feeling free because it takes me right back to the blame card, which reminds me of the Eight of Swords here. It says, in the upright, you can't tame the waves, lose control, and find freedom. Every step is held. And this is in reverse. So maybe, maybe you are releasing control. That's the other message that's coming through here. And then in the upright, we have empathy with grandmother gorilla. Sensitive feeler, tenderness is strong enough to hold all that is. So this could be where you are a very sensitive soul, or you're feeling very raw, very, very vulnerable at this time. So really, really honor self-care and really, really take care of yourself at this time, Libra. We're going to move into the Soul's Journey lesson cards to see what lessons we are learning or have learned. Hold on while I pick that up from the floor. What other lessons do we have for Libra, please? Lessons for Libra. Thank you. Got a couple of repeating messages here. Interesting. Anything else? Okay, let me pick that one up. Okay, Spirit, can we not throw all the cards on the floor today? Okay. All right. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, let's talk about the lesson cards that came out for you. First one we have here is happiness in the challenge position. So really, really struggling to let some happiness come in, let the joy come back to your life, and so you're being encouraged to release your so that you can step into your inner child and joy and happiness again. It says, I'm aware that being happy means I am on the right path. So maybe you're not even aware that you are on the right path right now because of how you're feeling. Next, we have denial. And here we go. Maybe you're in denial about your own happiness at this time. It says, I acknowledge my fear and I replace it with the insight of awareness. Next, we have worry in the reverse, which is always a good thing. In the upright, it says, I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. A couple of messages here. Either you're not worrying because you've learned the lesson, or you are worrying and that's what you're in denial about. We've got honesty. I can't expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And maybe that's what's challenging for you at this time. But I can see spirits all around you. You got a lot of purple in your lessons. So spirit is definitely around you at this time with the color scheme that I'm seeing. So honesty, can you be honest with yourself? Are you willing to be honest with yourself and not continue to stay in denial? Because you do want freedom. You've had it come out 3 times and we've only gone through 3 decks. So that tells me freedom is a very important thing to you, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. And maybe freedom is scary to you because what does that look like? Who is that with? Are you by yourself? And that's what scares you. You know what's going on, right? It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. That's why you got that other card, the blank slate, in the challenge position. This is telling me what's going on, why that's in the challenge. And then we have trust in the upright. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So, that's good because you're starting to get back into being able to trust yourself again. So that's always a good place to be. Let's go ahead and see what the secrets of the ancestors have to say. Ancestors, what kind of secrets? What do we want to tell Libra today? What kind of secrets do we have for Libra? What do we want to reveal for Libra? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ancestors, what do we have for Libra? Okay, challenge. Quite a few in the challenge too. Let's see here. Anything else, ancestors, for Libra? Thank you. Okay. Let's see what we have. First card in the challenge, the unknown enigma. So this is about you just trusting and having faith, right? You don't know what's getting ready to happen. You don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know what's going on, right? And so this is where the trust, that true trust with spirit, your higher self, your spiritual team, that's really what's being renewed here. Next, we have root of fire, risk it all. So this is about stepping back into the passion. Remember, we talked about passion over here. And this is about taking risks and saying, you know what, I'm going for it. Whatever it is, I'm going for my hopes, my dreams, my desires. I'm going for it. I'm not letting anything hold me back. Beautiful energy, though. The shaman, trust the path. So you are being led, whether you know it or not, you are being led. And so this is, again, about trusting the path. We've got Father God, radical truth. So there's some radical truth that's coming in. If it isn't in already, then there's some radical truth coming to you. And this could be also what you're in denial about. Again, the honesty, right? Can we be that honest with ourselves? Can we really, really move forward, risk it all, and do it with passion and go for it all? Can we do that, right? And it says the judge, poetic justice. So there's some justice coming in for you. Next, we have the goddess circle, wheel of change. So this is about the, karma wheel coming in, make changes, and dole out karma as necessary. The cycle, moving forward kind of thing, closing out one cycle, moving into the next. And then we have the father of water, which is balance and harmony. That's why you have to detoxify, because you need to come back into balance. Let's go ahead and see what the lords and the ladies need to say. What do we got for Libra, lords and ladies? What do we got for Libra, lords and ladies? What do we have for Libra, lords and ladies? What do you got to say? Messages from the lords and ladies. What are we going to say to Libra? What are we talking about? Thank you. We'll read them out after we get them all out. What else do we have to say, please? Give me some more messages, please. Thank you. Okay, we got 3 in the challenge. First one in the challenge. Anything else? Anything else? Thank you. I knew there was more in there because I could feel the energy, but I was like, okay, all right, how long are we shuffling here? Okay, we got a lot that came out in the reverse, and another one in the challenge. Yeah, a lot in the reverse. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about it. First one we have, knowing is believing. You have a true connection to the truth within. So this is about, again, the honesty of what you already know. Are you willing to accept the truth about you, whatever it is? Get over this blame, release yourself from the blame, release others from the blame, stop blaming others, whatever that is, right? Because you know the truth already. That's why you're in denial. You don't want to deal with the truth. Next, we have love, peace, and prosperity, the 3 elements for living well. Again, coming back into balance. That's what I get with this. So, the elements trying to help you at this time as well. So, if you get out in nature, that could be very beneficial to you. We applied your courage. Keep focusing on what needs to be done. This is the perseverance. There are no failures. Life is about the results you gain. So this is about the knowledge, the wisdom that you gain, the lessons you've learned, and moving forward with the wisdom, leaving the pain behind. Remember to shine. You are the greatness you desire. So this is about stepping into your power and understanding, and having faith, trust, and courage in yourself again, to move forward and risk it all and go after it. Because I keep having this energy is like, go after it, just go for it. I can't explain the energy. um, Next, let's move into the other cards we have for all in the challenge. Explore the spaces of you, find amazing things you never knew existed. Again, that goes right back to the healer part, that we talked about in the very beginning, because there's parts of you that you don't even know. We've got do not lose heart, allow life to lead a little at times. So this is about, stop trying to control here, don't give up, keep the faith. We've got out of the dark, be the way of new light and learning. Again, um, I think you're going to guide others out of the darkness. I think that's part of your healing purpose, perhaps. We've got do it your way. Life is how you design it to be. Right back to that blank card. How do you want it to go? You get to co-create with spirit, and you are loved no matter what has happened. You are loved. This goes right back to the empathy card here, about all the love that's trying to surround you right now and lift you up and hold you close and provide support to you. Let's go ahead and move into the Akashic Truth messages. Hold on. What messages do we have? Okay. We'll talk about it when we get them all out. Messages for Libra. Messages for Libra. What else for Libra, please? What else for Libra? What else for Libra? What else for Libra, please? Okay, thank you. Okay, let's talk about it. The first card we have, stand your ground. There is something you want to fight for, yet you are choosing to hide instead. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. So this is about, something that is near and dear to you, that you feel very strongly about, that you're hiding from. I want to say it's your what you're supposed to be doing. It's the chance you're supposed to take. It's the new beginning that's trying to come in for you. It's the happiness. It's the risking it all. It's all that energy coming out in this card here. So whatever you want to fight for, whether this is your freedom, right, whether this is the truth, whatever that is. Next we have authenticity. So to me, this is you being you being accepted for you being unapologetically you. It says be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. So this is about being true to you, standing in your power, being true to you, doing things how you want to do, not trying to fit in, conform, right? We've got enabling, so you're enabling someone. There is someone you're helping, or are you? In reality, you may be enabling to continue negative patterns and never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. So you're being asked to allow people to have their own journeys and learn their own lessons. We've got deception, because there's deception around you in the situation, but I also think there's some self-sabotage within yourself, because you're not wanting to face some things too. So I think that's adding to the equation. You're not seeing the entire picture of the person or situation, may be purposely withheld from you, or you may be choosing to look the other way or betray yourself in some way. It's time to gain clarity, and that's that truth and honesty. Next, we have obligation, because you feel obligated in some kind of way in this situation. It says stop telling yourself you should. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop your flow of abundance. So this is about coming back into balance so that your abundance can return. Take the high road. You're at an impasse with a relationship or a situation. It's now time to think bigger, release desired outcomes, and take the most positive course of action. So this is about looking at the big picture, what will be the best outcome for everybody involved, and what's true and real for you. Next, we have study. A new endeavor is upon you, and it will require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. So put your call out to the universe for assistance with learning whatever this is, right? Your healing capabilities, or whatever other things you don't know about yourself that you're going to need to learn and understand. Next, we have solitude. So this might require you to be by yourself for a time. Okay. It says spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Get to know all aspects of ourselves so you can stand on your own in any situation. And then the last one, release attachments. There's something you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief or an untruth, negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. So there's, again, we've talked about releasing, we've talked about detoxification, we've talked about you know, accepting things, alchemizing. We've talked about all of that. So let's go ahead and move into your higher self messages. Higher self messages for Libra. Higher self messages for Libra. What are the messages for Libra? Last go around, what are the messages for Libra? Okay, that's it. Now let's see what we have. Okay, let's see. All right, let me try to get these up without messing up the other cards there. Okay, first card we have is worthiness. So this is again stepping into, you know, truly who you are. And you are a worthy being. We all are. We just have to understand that, okay? So this is about you being worthy of the life, your hopes, your dreams, your desires, your freedom, you know, your truth, all of that. Standing in your power. Because next we have perspective. Remember I told you you're going to have to look at things differently. So you had the higher road over here, your perspective here. Same thing. You've got to change your perspective in order to see things differently. Next we have fear. So being caught up in fear, that goes right along with the blame there. The denial over here. The worry that's in reverse kind of thing. We've got failure. So you've got fear. You've got failure. So you're looking at the situation from fear, you know, of the unknown. You know, you don't know what's going to happen. You can't control it. And now you feel like a failure, you know, that kind of thing. Manifesting is in the challenge position because you're not able to, at this time, with your energy you're in, to manifest the good things, right? So you want to be careful about trying to manifest anything at this point. You really need to work on your energy, work on, you know, what you need to release first, because courage is in the reverse here. Next we have, because love is trying to come in, and I want to say self-love first before a relationship. Self-love first before a relationship. And then the worry is in the upright. I knew it was still out there because I couldn't believe when that worry card came out in the reverse. But I think what that's saying is, remember I said, what are your lessons? So your lessons is not to worry. But you've got it in the upright here, which is where you are right now. And then confirmation, you're on the right path. It may not feel like it, but you are. Okay, let's see here. Let me put these here. We're going to go ahead and move into the numerology messages next. Thank you. We'll read it when we get them all out. What other messages do we have for Libra, please? Libra. Give me some more messages for Libra, please. Wow. I had a card flip over, I had a card fall out, and I had another card fall out. So lots of cards falling out here. What else do we have for Libra? Okay. All right, Spirit. We're going to stop it right there. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put these in the challenge. They're not fully upright. So let's see, what do we have here? We've got synchronicities, so you could be seeing repeating numbers. Those are confirmation, right? messages from your spirit guides, your archangels, your angels, to help uplift you, send you messages of encouragement, forgiveness of you, forgiveness of whoever's involved, right? Because we can't walk forward without forgiveness. We've got nature in the reverse. So again, I think I told you earlier, getting out into nature is going to be very important to you, because the elements are even trying to assist you at this time, because they want to help you heal. And we talked about healing, and again, healing could be you are have the power to heal others, but you first have to heal yourself. Compassion for everyone involved, including yourself. We've got effort. So this is about making the effort, and it's in the challenge, because maybe you know you're tired right now, your energy is low, not feeling too good, that kind of thing. We've got environment in the challenge. Okay, so again, what is it about your environment that's making you feel, I want to almost say trapped. That's what I keep getting, because I keep seeing the bars from that picture right there. And then self-discipline, stepping into your power, stepping into self-discipline to help the situation, whatever it may be. Okay, we're going to move into the Ask Your Guides messages. We'll get these all out, then we'll go through them. Yeah, I want to do one more. Oh, these cards are slick. Keep sliding on me. Okay. Alright, guys, what messages do we have for Libra, please? Messages for Libra. What does Libra need to know? What do you have to say to Libra? Messages for Libra, please. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. We got challenge, challenge, challenge. Anything else? Anything else? Last go round. Anything else? I don't know. Well, one more time. Something tells me to keep going. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have. Okay. First one we have is rescue, runner guides. So your team is trying to help you rescue you at this time. To help bring you out of the situation, help bring you out of whatever this is, this obligation, this blame, this worry, this denial, fear, failure, all of it, trying to help you at this time. But you've got to allow them to help you. We've got decisions, making decisions using your higher self. So trying to help your higher self take control here, and for you to get in touch with your higher self, so that you can understand how to move forward and make whatever decisions are for your highest good. We've got restriction. This is the joy guides. Again, takes me right back to the blame here. Feeling very, very trapped, restricted at this time, but your guides are trying to bring some joy in for you. We've got purpose, teacher guides. So again, learning about you is going to help you see what your purpose is, and I want to say it has something to do with healing. We've got freedom. Fourth time we've had freedom for you. Fourth time. I'm like, doggone. I ain't never seen something show up so much in a reading. We've got opposition, and this is in the reverse. So if you think you have opposition, you don't. And maybe this is the part that you haven't come into acceptance with. You know, you are surrounded, you are protected. We've got clearing, again, alchemy coming into balance, clearing things out, detoxifying, as we talked about earlier. Retrieval, this is about retrieving you, retrieving the authenticity of you, retrieving your energy, retrieving your power, all of it. Okay. Now let's go ahead, and we're going to move into the inner child messages for you, Libra. All right, come on. I don't like the way these are shuffling. Yeah, I don't like the way they're shuffling. There we go. Couple more. Okay, one more. There we go. That's much better. What inner child messages do we have for Libra? What messages are trying to come out for Libra? Messages for Libra. I have a feeling we're going to get some flying because this energy is off the chain with these cards. And we're post solar eclipse, so the energy is still out there. What else? Thank you. What else for Libra, please? Anything else? Last go around. Anything else? Knew it. Hold on. I had to pick some up off the floor. Okay. And challenge. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. Okay, first one we have here is run wild. Again, let yourself be free. Have some fun. Let your inner child wild run forth. Let your inner wild child run forth. Yeah, I didn't say that right. Accept what is. The act of acceptance will bring peace. Yeah, I mean, if you can't change it, stop fighting against it. There's nothing you're going to do about it. Find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. So again, when you step into who you truly are, when you step into your authenticity, it's going to be a beautiful energy for you. It is great to be who you are and not be ashamed of who you are for any reason. Next we have get lost, fall deep in the realm of imagination. So to me this is about visualizing. This is about really visualizing and getting caught up in the feelings of the life you want to build for yourself. That's beautiful energy, right? Manifestation, vision, create a vision board, create, sit there and visualize how it's going to be, what it's going to feel like, all that kind of stuff. Put that energy out there, right? We've got set boundaries, claim your power and know your value today. Again, that goes back to worthiness, that goes back to stand your ground. Creating boundaries is healthy for you. You get to say no, right? In the reverse, we have speak to yourself with kindness, become aware of how you speak to yourself, because you don't talk to yourself very nicely. You probably criticize yourself. You probably talk very down to yourself. So you're being really asked to heal that about your how you speak to yourself. And then the last one, go on an adventure. Today is the day to try something daring. Again, risk it all. Go for it. New beginning, right? Okay, now we're going to move into the Divine Masters, and we've got one more deck after this, and then that will be it for you. Let me make sure these are in the upright, because I don't like to start shuffling or anything else with the cards going every which kind of way. I like them all to be up. If they flip on their own, that's fine, but I don't want it to be because the deck was messed up before we started. Okay, this card's good. Okay. Okay, Divine Masters, what do we have to say to Libra today? What do we got for Libra? Okay. What else do we have, please? We'll talk about it when we get them all out. What else? What else? Anything else? Let's go around. Okay, that's it. All right, let's talk about it. Okay. All right. First one we have is Bridget. Inner fire. Let your passion lead you to your purpose. Again, we talked about passion from the very beginning, right? So your passion is whatever makes you feel on fire, and I don't mean on fire like pain fire. I mean fire, excited, uh, uh, ready, wanting to fight for it, right? That's the kind of passion I'm talking about. Next, we have Horus, manifestation vortex. Belief makes manifest, thoughts attract and create. So again, watching how you talk to yourself, watching your thoughts, because you are manifesting, and if you are manifesting in negative energy, what's coming in is going to be what you are manifesting, and I don't think you're going to like it. Also in the reverse, we've got Thoth, divine magic. The teacher awakens, the student becomes the master. So this is about learning lessons, this is about awakening, this is about acceptance, this is about standing in your power. So many things, all that we've already talked about. We've got Lady Venus, light activation, call to action, power surge, earth mission. So again, stepping into your purpose. Maybe you don't want to do this, maybe you're scared to do it, maybe you're scared of failure, maybe you I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of energy with that. Ma'at, divine intervention, weigh up your options, choose the highest good. Again, making choices that are for the highest good, and you are in that consideration. Never leave yourself out of the consideration, because that's part of the problem. That's where you give your power away. We've got Melchizedek, divine knowledge, higher learning, commit to your vision through study. So again, another card of study. There's something that you need to learn, so that you can commit to it, and then you will feel more confident in it. Next, we have Paul the Venetian, gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. So again, you could find out some things about yourself that are going to reveal some gifts that you have. You could also get some opportunities coming in to use those gifts, advance those gifts, learn about those gifts even. Next, we have Serapis Bay, paradigm shift activation to grow, make the necessary change. Again, this is about that perspective change, right? And we talked about that as well. Now we're going to just close with the postcards from Spirit. Let me make sure these are in the right way. Yeah. Spirit, what messages do you have from the postcards of Spirit? Postcards from Spirit Oracle. What messages do you have for Libra today? What messages do you have for Libra? Let them fall out completely. Flip over completely. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me. Okay, first one. Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate the outcome. But we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary, delegate responsibility to another, ask for your needs to be met, and when faced with an impossible situation or sticky enmeshed relationship, repeat the mantra, I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so much. That's a beautiful mantra too. Dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under great winds, yet flexible seaweed survives. Powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world, in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. Dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in the higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditations as a way to become empty so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. Dearest you, there are times when you get lost, but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw back that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the patterns that show up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, we really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by a super bright light. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. Dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now's the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel the satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life, so just do it. Loving you so, so much. Dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time it's a time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and to take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspirations and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge yourself before renewal, so are you in a time of dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way, and so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune in to what others can't hear. We have many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you up when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always. And the last one. Dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but other times you might find yourself overgiving. You might be this might be a good now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill: receiving gracefully and with gratitude without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bring in an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You don't need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced that you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so, so much. Much love and light to you, Libra. Lady T.